Greetings everyone and welcome back to Thea, the Awakening. Now, in this episode, we are moving on to gather up some more noms for ourselves. Now, I could gather the noms from down here or over there, but honestly, I don't think I've got that much time. So let's get down here.
You see a man in worn-out armor with insignia unknown to these
I
days.
like this quest.
He is standing by a rock, clearly deep in thought, as he does not see you approach. When you look closer, you see he is looking at a sword half embedded in the rock.
Hello there, fellow traveler. Are you okay?
The man jumps up, startled by your voice. He grabs the hilt of his sword, but does not draw it. He takes a few steps back and speaks. How dare you disturb a king's moment of peace? I'm sorry. Old habits. I am no king, not anymore. But you, my friends, look like, well, potentially, you could maybe be called knights, right?
Knight? King? What are you talking about? You're not from around here, are you?
My name is Arathor. I have traveled here from afar in the west, led by an ancient quest from my forefathers. I was led to believe that this sword will help me rebuild my kingdom and save us from the darkness. Alas, I have lost all of my knights just getting here. And now that I am faced with the sword, those blasted demons, they have cursed me with weakness, and I am unable to fulfill my destiny.
So this sword is powerful enough to defeat the darkness?
The sword is my test, my burden, and my fate. It will not serve any other. My time is running out. I must return to my kingdom soon, or all shall be lost. Now, the sword is for me to claim, but as king, I can appoint you my knights, and you could claim it in my stead. The magic binding the weapon in stone will permit it, I think. Will you become my knights?
Alright, maybe. But what are these knights you keep talking about?
Knights? Oh, well, a knight is a brave warrior, sworn to serve their king and god, to uphold the law. It is a man. I suppose in my kingdom we only appoint men, but desperate times. So, it is a person who is righteous and honorable.
Desperate times.
Now, I solemnly swear I will release you from my service once the deed I ask is done, and I hold the sword in my hand. Will you accept?
Well, we're swearing to serve someone who might give us, but I choose to believe that this Arathor fella, probably just a spelling mistake, surely, will keep to his word. Right, now we've got a couple of interesting options here, some of them might seem very similar. It's like, are you crazy? We will not swear to serve anyone. No, we will not. And it's time for you to die so we can claim the sword. Or, yes, we accept, but how do you even know what will be our reward? Or, yes, we accept, but how do you even know we're right for this task? Obviously, as honourable knights, the dapperest of dapperlings from Dapper Dell.
Wonderful. I knew fate would provide my salvation. I did not know if your hearts were pure enough, but your agreement to serve my purpose, with no promise of a reward, proves that you are indeed the ones I seek.
Indeed we are.
Now, by the power of a rightfully anointed king of Camroth, I pronounce you knights of Camroth.
Hooray!
And I command you to take the sword for me.
Sounds like a bit of a silly place, though, to be honest. Right, so I've actually never seen any of those other options. I do not know what would happen if we tried to attack him, if we tried to take him down. I've never tried. I've always more or less picked these options. There's only one place a little bit later in the quest where I've even seen one of the alternate options. Excuse me. Right, we will do as you command. Take the sword out of the stone. This would probably be easy enough that we could just auto-resolve it. But... Oh, really? You're over there? Scallywag. Alright, well... Counter offense. I just take one of their cards out. Tempting. I'd rather have a card in play, though. Are you just going to play all of your cards? See, the physicals are 8 now. I could. I can't actually have you do much else, so sure. No, counter offense. I need counter tactic. Nah, alright then. Sure. Let's get you boosted in some way, if I can. No, I don't have anyone who can give you a boost. A shame, that. But I do have someone who can push someone else forward. Alright. Obsidian Mist, I'll get you in, and then I'll have first action drive you to the front. This will allow you to reduce the health here, because Rivsung will then be able to kill whoever they attack. And this one isn't going to be able to kill either of you. If it goes for Rivsung, then that's going to be a bit of a problem, but it'll only bring Rivsung close to death. I mean, you know, that's not much better, I suppose, but... right. We could give Rivsung a bit more of a shield. I think that would probably be a wise move. Sure, let's get you a little bit more shield then. Next up, let's get you guys in. And the final one, we'll actually play Oxherd. If all else fails, Oxherd will be able to murderize someone. Bit of a shame there, Rivsung. Went the wrong way. Alright. Thankfully, Rivsung wasn't the one double team, but still, not exactly excellent. Really, he can be wasted on a 1. Oh well. Rivsung, you can finish this battle for us. And... oh, actually, no. Let's boost you in some way. Or not. Let's just get everyone played, and we'll just easily win. There we are. And there we go. Nice.
You work together and pull out the sword from the stone. It looks like an ordinary weapon, except that it seems undamaged from its unusual sheath. When you hold it in your hands, however, you feel a surge of strange power coursing through your veins, and it feels really good.
We're going to give the sword to Arathor. Actually, we'd rather keep this sword for ourselves. After all, we also need to destroy the dark... No. No, we are sworn knights of Camroth.
The king drops down on one knee as he accepts the sword from you. He speaks, and his voice becomes more forceful and clear than before. Well done, my knights. You have passed the test of loyalty and purity of soul, for this sword is known to lead its keepers astray. An ancient bloodline runs in my veins, one that has, in the past, both failed and succeeded in this very test. It has always been my fate to hold this blade and see what I am made of. And since I do not heed the urge to cleave you where you stand, I am hopeful that I too have passed. I release you from your oaths, Knights of Camroth. May the fates bring you strength and prosperity. I also give you this map. It will lead you to a bridge where you will be tasked with a test, and if you pass, a treasure will reveal itself to you. I meant to find it myself, but it seems fate had other plans. So go forth and seek it out.
Thank you, King Arathor. It was an honor to serve your cause. What will you do now?
I will now travel back to my lands, and using the sword, I will try to reclaim my kingdom and restore the Eternal Tower to ward off the darkness. I wish I could tell you more, but it seems other lands are in peril, and it is a knight's duty to protect and defend. Alas, I am also a king, and I must first right the wrongs of my own people. I feel a great destiny within you, and I hope you will succeed in your own quest one day. Farewell. The king bows to you and holds up the sword. A light shines down from the skies, and he disappears.
Right, time to go. Maybe check out the bridge on the map. Ah, the bridge. Fantastic. King's Quest is actually really close to Dapperdell. Awesome. Right, now then, how are we going to approach? Well, we can actually cut straight through the darkness, so... alright. Let's get down there. Deal with these scallywag bandits.
You track down the bandit hideout, situated in an old mine shaft. There is a dark tunnel leading into the decrepit mines.
Go into the tunnel.
You go down the tunnel, and soon you hear the bandits in the distance. From the sounds of it, they're having a party, so it is a good opportunity to strike them down.
Now, we could. Or we can try and reason with them. I mean, they're probably just desperate people. I don't actually know what's the best. We could almost certainly win just a straight up fight, but let's reason.
You sneak up on the bandits with your weapons drawn, and you catch them unawares. Some have weapons on them, but you're certainly in the better position.
Let's not do anything hasty. We have the advantage here, but we do not wish to fight. There is enough killing in the world. You give us back our stuff and leave this land, and we'll leave you be. Bandit captain, bandit fighters, bandit shooter. Not a difficult fight, this one. We've definitely got the advantage here. Right, we can only play one card, though, which is always a bit of a pain. Wow, have we got many first action? We don't. Shame. Counter-tactic, counter-tactic, counter-offense. We can almost certainly take out a powerful card here, but let's get Sharn in. Sharn is a good talker. Should have gone for the captain there, but okay. Right, we could support Shan. In fact, that would be the best thing to do. At this point, Shan can pretty much annihilate most things. The bandit captain will go down next turn, but the bandit captain will never get a chance to fight. And that's all I really care about. Let's follow up with Liam. Liam doesn't have much shielding, but has a lot of health. And can take out the bandit shooter. If I support Liam, then if both Shan and Liam decide to attack the bandit captain, they're gone. Next up, Rivsung. Not as much damage potential, but more than enough. Oxherd next as well. Now, they might go in either direction. Now, you would go down pretty hard if you got hit. So, let's just see how this plays out. Nicely done. Very nice. Excellent, actually. Bit of a shame there. I was hoping that you'd go for them, but it's not too much of a problem there.
The bandits look around and measure their chances. Their captain finally speaks up. All right then, you win. We don't have your stuff anymore, but we'll give you some of what we do have. Deal?
Deal. Just make sure you leave, or else we'll be forced to deal with you.
The bandits depart, but one stays behind.
Ooh.
You guys seem like a really good bunch. You could have killed us off. God knows we would have if the roles were reversed. In any case, what I'm trying to say is, will you take me in? I'm tired of using people and stealing and hurting them all the time.
We will indeed take you in. Sure, welcome, just no funny business. Right, well, I don't know.
I will be loyal and serve you well, I promise.
Are you a hunter? Well, alright then. We're happy to have you. Leave together. How fantabulous! That is pretty much the best way that could have gone. You are not. Not sure what class you are. Class bandit. Bandits are common, sight in Thea, preying on the weak and always seeking adventure. They are usually good warriors and archers. Well, that's actually pretty fantastic, I'll be honest with you. I'll give you this one since, you're reasonably strong, but let's hold off for a second. I want to give you this. Not really. How strong are you? Not really. Okay. Well, let's get you some poison. Sure, okay, we'll give you the light bow. That should give us a bit of room to play around with armor. I haven't got any really good armor to give you, though. I guess that'll do. A shield later on would be nice. And for the time being, you can also have this, so a little bit of extra armor as well. Oh, you can't. Oh, no, you can. It just didn't highlight for me. Okay, not bad, Pasha. And who is Pasha going to be? Well, let us consult. It will be Kichi-kun. There we go. Welcome to Thea, Kichi-kun. Let's have a look. Decent speech. Very good stealth, though. Very good stealth, actually. And you can do a little bit. You've got some trapping knowledge. Nice. Very nice. Though, at this point, it's going to be even between my my decks, which isn't exactly what I was aiming for, but it's certainly not the worst thing that could have happened. Have we got any more movement? We don't. And we can't camp tonight, so we'll pass a turn. Now, we know if we stand here, we can gather some wood. We don't need wood, however. So I'm thinking of standing there, gathering a decent amount. The string is still useful as catalysts. It's still very much useful to have string as catalysts. So let's go ahead and camp here through the night. I'd rather not be walking through the night, honestly. And we'll get a little bit of everything. There we go. Got quite a few people here to help out. 222. That's all we need to do. I guess I'll just pop a couple more of you in there. It isn't going to make the blindest bit of difference. But, everyone's got a buddy who's helping them. So, Kenneth and Kichi-kun are going to be there gathering the spiders where they can have a little bit of a chat. Maybe Kichi-kun can recall the various sights he's seen as bandit. Maybe even explain how he ended in a life of banditry, whilst Kenneth can extol the virtues of Dapper and reassure that Kichi-kun that the days of hurting people who don't deserve it are long, long behind him now. Welcome to the family, Kichi-kun. Right, well, let's pass a couple of turns. They're going to be there for at least 2. You see a falling star shooting across the night sky. For some, it may be a blessing of Zoroya. For others, a warning. Only the gods know what comes next. Well, accept what the gods send. We don't have anyone who's particularly strong enough to be able to decide on that. Oh. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. Svizzle's got the weakening curse. Curse of weakening takes away some of your strength and remains until the hex is broken. Right, well, we're going to have to go to the Geodzi then and get that sorted. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, let's go and see. Where are you? Equipment, sorry. Dread. 152. I could swap it out. You'd lose a decent chunk of armor. That's the least damaging way of me dealing with it, though. We can work with that. We've lost a little bit of strength, but we'll take you out to the Geodzi at some point. One skull battle of snakes. That's not too much of an issue. Oh, Svizzle decided to stop gathering. That's fine, though. You can carry on there. Right. Now, thing is, we could head down there. Smithy quest, divine quest, mithril mine. Think we need to deal with this. We could also drop by the cosmic tree quest then on the way, and then grab the king's quest on the way back. Not bad, but we're gonna keep where we are. Camps are a little bit better for a lot of reasons, especially whilst you're in the middle of the night. If you attack, that is your death. But it's now coming to dawn. It's very early dawn right now, but I think it's good enough. All right, let's have a look. There's nothing along here that we can get. It's a bit of a shame, really. It's kind of barren in a way. But we'll carve through the mist and just see what we can do. That's a little bit more worrying.
There has been an increase in vermin in your village over the last few days. You have dealt with the rodents, but your wise ones tell you they were not healthy. Just as they feared, your men begin to fall ill one by one, and soon the whole village is affected.
You have the medic and the herbs they need. Try to beat the thing.
Your village medic has their hands full, but thanks to the supply of herbs, they are able to battle the disease with a full arsenal.
Begin combat. Scarcely any point in even fighting here. But it's fine. Let's get you in. And you're going to be out of it for this one. There we are. No matter which direction we fight, we win. There we are. We're going to take a little bit of damage there in terms of sickness, but...
Your medics did not sleep or eat until every man, woman and child was tended to. Their vigorous attack on the sickness paid off, and everybody is back on their feet in no time.
That is amazing. Let's go and have a look at Sarah there and J. Parnassus. That was actually amazing. So, how much health you got? You got 17 health. You got 30 health. You could take 30 physical wounds plus 52 armor. So in a combat, you would have 82. Really? That seems staggeringly unbalanced. And you could take having 30 wounds. Well, you wouldn't want to have all 30, of course, but you could. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's get in there, I guess. Snake lair. We can still deal with this. I think that, yeah, some rats in the lair. We could go hunting now, because we've got the bandit, but we're going to just go for a straight fight. Our group is far, far too strong to really have any risk of going down here. And we'll follow up with Rivsung. Got so much poison in the group. Well, we can play 2 cards. So I'm going to have Kenneth play, and then I'm going to have Oxherd get closer. Alright. And then Liam get closer. At this point, we can just support people. There's really no particular reason to, but we will anyway. And there we are. And actually, yeah, Liam, first action. There we are. We have easily won this one. Oxford is not even going to get a chance to wallop them with his cudgel, but alas. Oh, we got some cookies. Nice. Seaweed fruitcake. Not quite the cookies I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. Right, okay. They might attack us on this turn. Oh, no! Oh, that is actually really bad. If any group can take it, it's going to be this one, but this is going to be a tough fight. Thank goodness the Unliving Bee went first. Alright. You can play 2 cards here. I'm worried about Fitz. We're just shy of doing enough damage there. But we have got cards that could send you forward. In fact, we got pretty much all of our cards could do that. Alright, Ripson, get in. And then... the Oxhead would be a better character to play. Okay, the way I'm going to play this is I'm going to get Oxhead into combat. Damn it. That's fine though. We are then going to use first action 9 because it'll only affect Rivsung. Rivsung will now go first. You're not going to take this one out. Oxhead is in trouble here. But what we can do is... I've got one more card to play. Rivsung, you can handle this. Oxhead, I would like you to be at the front of this fight. Go there. Now, we're going to drop a hefty shield onto Rivsung. And now I need to play people with naturally hefty shields. There we go. We've got this one. But it is going to be a nasty one. Those unliving spiders. Really nasty. Thankfully, Oxhead's shield took the unliving bee's attack. Painful. Oh, super painful. Super duper painful. Oxhead's going to take out the first 2. There we go. Please don't... No! Ah, that played out in about as bad a way as it could. Still, you haven't gone down. That is going to be rough. That is going to be rough. Sure, we'll play you in. Rivsung may be about to kick the bucket here. We'll have to see. We've got a very good healer, mind. So, if it had been any other group, I don't think they would have come out of this at all. Yeah, Rivsung has got 24 wounds, but we got 2 diamonds from that. And a new spear, too. Ooh, that is a very nice spear, actually. Alright. Now, if we were only a bit closer to the herbalist hut, we could deal with things there, but... Let's have a look. Rivsung, you need 1 turn. If you can have 1 turn, you survive. Where you survive, that is. Then all is well. Take out this rat layer. Get in there and fight. If only Rivsung had... Ah, I should have given Rivsung a weapon that does life leech. I'll see if I can sort that out in the next combat. I should have done that. It's really silly that I didn't, because if Rivsung now dies, that will likely be the reason. Oh well. Not a lot I can do about it now. Let's get you boosted. You're actually you've got a very low level overall as a result of all of this. So that's good, because I can get you in the front of a battle really easily. And we're just going to tank up Kenneth. The rest of the group will be there distracting the rats, blocking what blows they can. Well done. And there we go. We'll go into the next round, but it's not going to matter. If only, Ripsung, if only. If only you had Life Leech. You'd come out of this battle and already be out of the danger area. Ooh, let's have a look at you. It's not a terrible sword, certainly. Right, have we got enough? We've got enough tiles to get it. Okay, so we need to equip Ripsung with a Life Leech weapon. And anything that can add Life Leech. Who has got Life Leech here? Liam? It's not being given by that. Do you have Life Leech because... Yeah, you have Life Leech just because you are you. Nope. Okay. Anyone with Life Leech. Right, you've got 2 Life Leech shield. Okay, swap that out. Swap them around. Alright. It would have been better if we could have gotten you into this fight, but we'll see how this goes. Let's get over there. Okay, fight. Malicious Spider, it's going to be fine. Damn it. Okay, play a turn. I can only play 1 card, though. It's an outside possibility that they're going to have the ability to kill here. Okay, so the way I'm going to play this is I'm going to put the person with the least amount of damage in first. There we go. You're going to act as a body block. Ripsung in next. There we go. And then I'm going to have Ripsung be at the front. And that is it. We're not doing anything else. I just want you to be shielded. There we go. We're going to pass this turn. We are very tactically trying to let Ripsung live by absorbing the life essence of his enemies with his shield. It makes sense that we're against Malicious Spider. He's just going around smushing them with his shield and then drawing in their vital essence through the wood of the shield. Marvelous technology. Truly it is. You won't take any damage, but you will kill one of them on the next turn. There we go. But Ripsung is going to get an opportunity to get 4 health out of this. Okay, next round. It's fine. Ripsung, let's get you down. In fact, Ripsung is going to get all of the killing this round. So you're going to get another 4, which is perfect. Let's get you at the front. Then just top up your shield so you don't take any potential damage here. There we are. Go. Fine. And there we go. And again. This time Ripsung is actually in the main group. Excellent. Don't need to do anything. Ripsung will absorb the life. Go. Up to 8 health. If only we'd been doing it before, Ripsung probably wouldn't be in any danger now. Like I said, if Ripsung dies, it's because I was being silly and didn't think things through. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got 5 health. Alright. Well, it's still ultimately going to come down to this. It's a real shame. There's nothing I can do to try and resolve this. The only thing I can hope for? I'm going to have to camp, but if they want to attack us, it would actually work to our benefit. We'll also, if I can get our supplies up. Yes, I can. Okay, for a turn, you're going to eat as much as you can. Fingers, toes, eyes, everything crossed. Rib cage if you can.
Today looks like a good day.
Okay.
Your people saw a magnificent stork fly past your village and perch on top of a chimney. Storks are known omens of good luck, at least to those whom they deem worthy.
Hurrah! The stork is bound to bring good fortune. Now, I think if you are going to lose someone, it happens at the first event of a turn. I don't want to hope too hard, but maybe.
Sure enough, a baby was discovered soon after.
Yippee for the stork! Thank you. We don't even have a cabbage patch. Yet we've got a baby. Yes, there we go. Ripsung survived! Again, though, the fact that it was in question was because I made a tactical error. That could have played out much better and far less risky. Still, pretty awesome. Alright, what we got here? 1 goblin skirmisher, 5 craftsmen, and 8 others. Charge!
You approach the slavers and see they are a mixed group of different peoples, including orcs, humans, goblins, and even dwarves. They drag behind them a row of malnourished, worn-out slaves, including children, shackled, and cruelly whipped by their captors. The slavers are well armed, but they have clearly seen some fighting not long ago, as they have bandages and look banged up.
Halt! You don't wish to take another beating. Leave us your slaves and go. Okay, that doesn't matter. You can't talk. So 3 of them are out, so we're only fighting against 4. The goblin warrior, I don't think. The orc fighter, I don't think. If it was an orc shaman, then maybe. Or an orc matriarch. We might have a bit of a struggle on our hands, but I think it should be good. Excuse me. There we are. Let's get you in then. I would like to support you so that you can take out the orc. You'll kill either, but let's get you in then. We'll also support you. Could shield you too, but not really necessary. Okay, well the orc fighter is out. We're gonna... Yeah, it looks like their tactics deck was just horribly stacked against them. It seems that 2 of the combat... 3, oh my lord. Only 1 of their cards could actually fight on the first turn. That is some horrible, horrible luck there. I actually feel bad for you. My goodness. Right, we got this one. It's fine. It's fine. We prepared for that. It's a shame that you went for the wolf. But... There we are. Another one down. And you're going to do a little bit of damage, but it's not much. You have one.
Posturing and clear confidence made these slavers very uneasy. They must have had quite a fight beforehand, as you realize they would not have been an easy prey still. Their leader speaks. Fine, you can have half of our cargo and just leave us be. You feel this is a final offer.
Well, I mean, we could go in for a 3-skull fight, but Rivsung is still wounded. We're not fighting it at full whack. It pains me to leave half of the slaves have to go, but alright, we take half and you go.
The slavers cut off their long chain in the middle of the row of slaves and leave with half of the cargo. You hear some slaves crying out, but most of them are too worn out to protest. You realize many of the rescued people will not survive the night, and yet you have given hope and a new start to some.
That's the best we could do. Obsidian Mist, much more willful. Excellent. And we've got a new child that we are now carrying with the caravan. Okay, great. Let's just leave before they come back or something. Alright, well, not an amazing situation to be sure, but not an awful one either. Right, we've got a fair bit of movement we can do. Oh, look at all this food. Amazing. We could take out these snakes, and I think we should. Oh, don't want to deal with those, but we're going to. Okay, warped snakes. Let's get out there. Now, then, I would really like it if you could do a little bit more healing, Rivsung. So, with that in mind, let's get you out there. Now, they're not doing a lot of damage. In fact, you do a staggering amount of damage. I'm just gonna... This is just an opportunity for Rivsung to heal. That's all this is. Rivsung will take 1 out each turn. They'll do piddling amounts of damage against his shielding. Yeah. I see no reason to do anything else. Rivsung, you got this. Those ones will get a turn. You're going to take a decent amount of damage to your shield, but it should be, generally speaking, okay. That's less so. Well, we need to thin these guys out no matter what, so... Alright, we'll play you in there. We do need to thin them out a bit. Otherwise, we're going to be here for many, many, many bloody turns. That's good enough. Thank you. It's fine. It's fine. You took a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Thank you. Damn you. It's okay. There we are. And next up. Play's turn. It's going to be Rivsung again. Sorry, Fitz. You'll just have to heal on your next turn. There we are. And we win. 5 wounds. You lost 3 of them. Now, you might be wondering, well, why aren't you getting all of the wounds back? Because you're life leeching quite a lot. It's because in combat, as I mentioned a long while ago, your armor and your health get added to give you your overall like health in a fight challenge. So as a result, you don't take... Like, you might end up with, like, 80 health in a fight challenge. You don't have 80 actual health in the character. Some of that's coming from armor. So you'll only take a portion of the damage to your actual health, and it works the same for life leeching as well. We'll only get a portion of the healing back based on how much of our fight challenge health is represented by our actual life. So that's not too bad. There we go. Right. We can't do anything this turn. But I do intend to deal with these spiders myself, if we can. Ooh, there we go. We've got a level up. Fitz is more healthy. That's quite nice. Rifsung is stronger. Liam and Oxford are both more crafty. Kichi-kun is more willful. Obsidian Mist is more armored. Kenneth is much more perceptive, and Shan is a better herbalist. Excellent. Back in Dapper Dell, Manu is more perceptive. Jason is more intelligent. Very nice. Fizzle is healthier. J. Parnassus has got animal kinship. Amazing. That is awesome to see. Russell has got a little bit more... Wow, Russell, really. And Sarah is better at herbalism. But I think on that note, I'm going to be wrapping up this episode there. I do hope you've enjoyed, though. We'll be joining me for the next, where we are going to have to deal with this group. 4 malicious spiders there and 4 unliving spiders. It's not actually going to be that hard of a fight. So we will take care of it, and then we'll grab this and possibly spend a few turns just grabbing a little bit of food. And then the Cosmic Tree, King's Quest, and Dapper Dell. Dapper Dell's got a lot of fighting on its hands, so I kind of feel that we need to get there probably before nightfall. Maybe we won't do too much in the way of gathering here then. We'll just try and get back. I don't want to allow them to just continue moving around though, because that's going to catch us off guard. I would rather be the ones in control of that fight. But that is it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care.